Hey y'all, hey, how are we doing? How are we doing? It's I was gonna say Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Welcome to TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. That's me. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can reach out to a lot of other people. I do this because I care. And I share because I care. And today is Ozempic Update Day. Now, we don't have a specific day for Ozempic Update, okay? I tried doing that in the beginning, but then, life was lifing and I couldn't get there on the day that I wanted to get there. And you know how things happen. Yeah. If you've been here with me for a while, y'all know how things happen. But we are going to do the Ozempic update today. So if that's what you're here for, you are in the right place. Sit back, relax, and let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, I said I wasn't going to come every week, and that's probably one reason I don't come every week. I wasn't going to come every week because I want to make sure you had something new when I came. Just spice it up a little bit. Okay, so when things started kind of like transitioning itself and was smoothing itself out and not a lot going on, I skipped a week or so, maybe a week and a few days. But I never forget about you guys. I love you guys, and I'm loving everybody who interacts with me, sends me messages and comments and let me know what's going on with you guys. I really, really like that because I like to know, I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. So I like to know what you guys are going through, okay? So welcome to the Ozempic update. It's been about a week and a half, I guess, maybe almost two since you guys saw me. I know, I know. But I started this journey about a year ago, a little over a year ago, actually, January 24th of last year of 2023. And it's been good. My numbers were 9.1 A1C and the glucose levels was 333. And now they are way lower than that, okay? And I can say it's all due to the Ozempic, okay? Because as bad as I am with my eating habits, Ozempic is a tool. It is that. It is a tool to help me along the way as I get better in my eating habits. And I am, okay? Ozempic is a drug prescribed for type 2 diabetics, okay, to help lower your A1C and your blood glucose levels, as well as Mounjaro. But I don't take Mounjaro, so I can't really tell you about Mounjaro, but I know it's a similar drug doing a similar thing. It's up to you. But I'm on Ozempic. I started like most people did at the 0.25 and then transitioned over to the 0.5. And in the beginning, did it too quick. Okay, according to my doctor, who I don't know whether he was just, I don't know what, not had his coffee or what, but I went too fast and I had to go back to 0.25, and then I transitioned to 0.5 seamlessly. It was okay, and then I went up to not 0.1 milligram because I think at the 0.5 my numbers were in range as far as my A1C. No, my glucose levels and my A1C was going down. Remember, I was at 9.1 and I got somewhere stuck around 7.3, 7.4. And my endocrinologist said, you know what, we might need to bump it up a little bit because it's going down, but it's like going down. Okay, I'm with that. So we went up to 1 and I have been on 1 milligram for a few months now, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you. With the what's the word? What's the word, y'all? Success. I don't know if I'm gonna say success. Anyway, with the way that Ozempic is out there now because superstars, celebrities, your fave peeps are taking it, and some are taking it for the wrong reason. They're doing it for weight loss. Put a pin in that. And everybody, hey, when your fave person goes to doing some stuff, you want to do it too, because if it's working for them, it's gonna work for you. Okay, which is not necessarily true. Okay, then Ozempic and Mounjaro, Ozempic specifically, started getting shorter. Pharmacies couldn't keep up, couldn't keep them in stock and everything else like that. And then doctors and insurance companies got the whiff that, oh, wait a minute, they're not using it for what they're supposed to be using it for? Hold up, wait a minute. We're not putting insurance in it. So it got harder to get because insurance wasn't covering it, or you had to jump through hoops of fire to get your insurance to cover it. Doctors who were previously prescribing it off-brand, off-label for the weight loss, were coming back, cutting back on that. So it was getting harder to get. And even for those of us who actually need it, the type 2 diabetics, things were going out of stock, and so now I was getting mine through the VA because I am a proud Army veteran. I'm not even gonna do the salute. I did it last time. I was sloppy as you know what. In any case, I was getting mine through the VA. How about when I went to go refill my prescription, doctor told me, "Oh yeah, I know, but we can't prescribe it. We can't refill it at the 1 milligram because we're out of stock. Not that I'm not covered, not that I shouldn't have it, but we're out of stock, and the pharmacies having trouble keeping up with it. But we're gonna put you on 0.5 because we don't want you to go without it." Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm at 0.5. And for the last 2 weeks, I have been taking the last of the 1 milligram, but I am now on the 0.5 milligram dose. And there's been a couple of changes. Now, like I said, when I started this journey a year ago, I weighed in at 246 and some change. Okay. I got down to 220. Well, as of the 14th, let's say, as of the 14th, I was at 220. Okay, so I was like, okay, we're good. I got down 20 pounds. I lost a good 20 pounds. A good consistent 20 pounds are gone. Okay, I've been going up and down, but a good 20 pounds are gone. So I'm happy about that because remember that pen? The weight loss is great, but we're going to take that pen out because I want you to know that Ozempic is prescribed for type 2 diabetics to lower their A1C and their blood glucose, not for weight loss. Some may be experiencing weight loss, but the side effects that are mentioned in the little brochure that I saw said nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, headache, and I think fatigue. Those are the most common side effects. Okay, now if you get any of those and they become very, very, very uncomfortable and severe, then you might want to see your doctor because he may want to prescribe you either a lower dosage or something else to help you. But that's just me. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV or YouTube. Okay, but that's just what I would do. I mean, if they really, really bad, then My primary care said that if these side effects are that bad, you shouldn't be taking. There's no reason for you to take a medicine that's going to make you feel like crap all day. Those were his words, and I agree. Okay, so because when I first got on it, it was a little rough, but I had to give the time to let the medicine, acclimate to the body, and I'm fine for the most part. So I lost some weight. Okay. But what's really impressive to me is my A1C has gone from somewhere around 9.1 to somewhere around 7.2, 7.3. I'm pushing to get under 7 consistently. So there's that. And my glucose levels are within range. If you Google what your range is supposed to be, I am within range according to my endocrinologist, who is able to track me through my Freestyle Libre glucose monitor. She says I'm within range. So I'm feeling good about that. I really want to hit the big goals of under 7 consistently as far as A1C and stay in 120-ish, I guess, as far as glucose levels. And I'm working on that. I even got some fruit. You see my fruit? I told you I was trying to eat, but look at this. Okay. I have been to the grocery store. I'm getting ready to put groceries up. Okay. So yes, you can lose weight, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to lose weight. There are some who are on Ozempic who have not lost a pound. The numbers that they want to see go down, glucose levels and A1C, yeah, they're going down. Not losing any weight. And they're upset about that. And I can understand it to a certain extent because one of the things that Ozempic does is it makes you feel full faster. So like on a good day, that would be a snack, okay? The whole bowl. I'm going to eat a couple of strawberries, a couple of grapes, and maybe a raspberry, and I'm going to feel full. And I'm going to stay feeling full. And it stops the food from, doing its, digesting. It takes it longer for your stomach to digest the food, so you feel fuller longer, right? So you're not going to eat when you're full, right? And trust me, when you are full, your body's going to tell you you're full. And there's that whole one more bite syndrome. Don't do it. That's going to make you feel uncomfortable, okay? And it can probably increase the side effects like nausea and the vomiting and everything else like that. So I'm coming to you guys today to let you know what the changes are since I went down from 1 milligram to 0.5, okay? Now, if you haven't done it already, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Because, like I said, I do this because I care, and I know I'm not the only one, and so I'm here for the one person in the back of the room is like, I wonder if they have, gas issues or you. Yes, from time to time, if that was your question. But, some of us don't want to ask the question. We kind of want to wait for somebody else to ask the question and somebody else can give the answer, the kind of thing. So I'm here sharing what I'm going through, my experience, so that there's anybody in the room who's watching and go, oh, well, that answered my question. And I've done my job. I'm glad I could help. You're welcome. Okay. And so many people have done that for me. And I also want to say thank you to those who interact with me here, especially during our Ozempic updates. Because like I said, I know I'm not the only one. And I'd like to know, if everybody's okay, how you're doing, if you have to make any changes or anything else like that. I'm here for you. I'm here with you. Okay. So what's happened since I went down to 1 milligram? I gained weight, y'all. As much as I said the gain weight, it's not guaranteed. It feels good to get on the scale and not hear the womp womp, which means I gained. So on the 14th, I gained 220 pounds even. I was so excited about that. So excited about that because I was so close to the 2 teens. You know what I mean? That was the 14th. On the 21st, I got on the scale and I weighed 223.6. A whole 3.6 pounds heavier. Where, you ask? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say I don't know. I know. And I'm gonna tell you why. Again, put a pin in it. But then this Sunday, the 28th, I got on a scale and I weighed 222.6. So I lost a whole pound in a week. Whole pound. Better than gaining, right? All right. So what got me to the 223.6? And it also affected my glucose levels, which is why I'm really talking about it. Not necessarily because I gained 3 pounds, because I know how I gained the 3 pounds. But I noticed that it also kind of kicked me out of range for the week, because I do keep track of that. Let me tell y'all something. I like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Okay? I haven't really had a lot of peanut butter jelly sandwiches because, I like it, but it's not like I need to have it. But in the last week and a half, especially since the 220, when I weighed in at 220, I have had more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the last 2 weeks than I have had in the last 6 months. Okay? So I know it's the peanut butter, the jelly, and the bread at least 3 times, maybe 4, to be quite honest, is what did me as far as going from 220 to 223.6. And knowing that, the weigh-in before between 223.6 and the 222.6, I think I've had one because I realized, I've been eating a lot of bread. Okay. Even if I just have toast in the morning with my coffee, I've been eating a lot of bread and I put butter on it. I ain't eating no dry toast. I ain't eating no dry toast. Okay. So I think I've eaten a lot of carbs in the last 2 weeks. I know it's a lot of carbs. Not a lot of fried foods though, because I really can't. When I say eating a lot of, it's not like I've got a smorgasbord of food in front of me and I'm finishing everything, because I can barely finish what I have on my plate. I'm being completely honest with you guys. I don't care if you put a burger on that plate. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. My husband, bless his heart, went to McDonald's the other day and he said, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, I don't know. Because I was like, I don't know. I was probably in my feelings. He brought me back the 2 cheeseburger meal. Y'all know the 2 cheeseburger meal. I ate half of a cheeseburger and like 6 fries and I was done. And I said, why'd you get 2 cheeseburgers? You could have just got me a kid's meal. He said, because I know you're not going to eat the other burger. And of course I gave it to him, which was his whole plan. So even when the bad stuff's on the plate, I'm not eating all of it. I just can't. I want to. I ain't gonna lie. I want my food, especially when I cook it, because I think I'm a pretty good cook and my food is good and I like to eat, but I can't eat it. I get full really, really quick. So I know where the 223.6 came from. Okay. I'm aware and I made some changes. So Sunday, I took my first 0.5 milligram shot. Okay. Now, in the last few videos, I think that I mentioned that, getting to work and being Ozempic sick. Okay. Ozempic nauseous is what I, call it. Because some mornings, especially when I know that I ate too much the night before, or probably had something sweet that I shouldn't have had the night before, or, something like that, I get up the next morning and I'm feeling a little on the nauseous side. I'm like, okay, I just need to make it to work. I grab some Pepto-Bismol. I have my tablets with me and I get to work. Now, most days I get to work and by the time I start doing what I need to do, moving around and everything else like that, and then I go, it's like, okay, well, I'm okay. But then there are days when my girl Nazia has put on her high heels, okay? Called up her friend Devomity. And if you don't know who those ladies are, you need to go on ahead and go on back to a few videos. But let me sound it out for you so maybe you can catch it up. Nazia, Devomity. Y'all will figure it out because you're smart like that. I know you are. And I've been drinking a lot of water in my circle bottle. I'm not sure what the flavor is. I think I need to change it. But Tuesday, I took the shot on Sunday. Monday, I was feeling okay. I teleworked, so I worked from home. And I was moving around a lot and everything else like that. Tuesday, I woke up. I felt a little nauseous, more than normal. I'm thinking, what did I eat? I know I had a Ghirardelli square, maybe 2, before I went to bed. I wanted something sweet. And I refused to get another peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Went to work. I felt like I barely got there. I was thinking, thank God I got here, because if I'm going to be sick, I need to be here. But as I'm sitting at my desk, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to just sit here for a few minutes. I had a ginger ale on the standby, right? Some tea on the standby. Where are my tea bags? I've been robbed, I tell you. Anyway, I got nausea tea bags. Had all this on the ready, and I'm thinking, I'm going to be okay. Okay. Sat down. I had already put a new trash bag in my can, as I do every morning when I go in. And I got up, closed the door to my office because I didn't want anybody else who's going up and down the hallway to hear me being sick. Closed the door, sat at my desk, bowed my head, said, thank you, Jesus, and let Devomity do her thing. I have stopped trying to fight it. I used to try to fight it. I have stopped trying to fight it. I just let it go. After a few minutes of that, I got up, went to the bathroom, freshened up and everything, and I sat down for a little bit, and I started to feel better. I don't know what it is about letting Devomity do her thing that makes me feel a little bit better, because I'm thinking, I ain't ate nothing. And when I looked, I ain't ate nothing, so what? It is what it is. So, yeah, I have suffered from some side effects, and I can honestly say I don't know what brought that on for Tuesday other than the chocolate squares. Because like I said, I've been cutting back on the carbs, cutting back on the bread. I still have my coffee. I'm not giving up my coffee. And if it's the coffee, then okay, me and Devomity going to be like this. You hear me? But I don't think it's my coffee. I just don't know what it is. Because when I gained that 3.6, I got in my feelings. I don't think I was logging anything. And I was quick to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if I wanted to. And eating if I wanted to, even if I can only eat a little bit of it, knowing I ain't got no business eating any of it, things of that nature. So it is what it is. So that's happened, but I don't think anything else is going on. Have you guys ever transitioned from a higher dose to a lower dose and found that the change wasn't good or wasn't the best thing for you? Drop it in the comments. Let me know if you've gone as far as you could probably go and then had to drop back a little bit. Whether it's because you're out of stock, whether it's because your doctor said, hey, you can bring it back a little bit. Let me know if you've gone from up here to down here as far as your dosage. I would love to know what your experience has been. So far for me, I'm still feeling the nausea, Devomity thing every once in a while. And I'm thinking, I probably know where it came from. But I was thinking with a lower dose, would it feel as bad? Or is this as bad as it's going to get? Or should I not be feeling it at all? I don't know. It's new to me at this rate. Because I was at 0.5 before. So you would think I know, but I don't remember. I don't know. So I've also found something to do as far as exercise, y'all. Remember, I asked if you guys knew of a great exercise routine that we could do. Walking, of course, is one of the best things. Drinking plenty of water will help as well. But I started with, I think it's Beatbox Fitness. I saw it on YouTube. And I used to love the little little segments they would do. And I'm thinking, that looks like fun because I like to dance and I like dance videos. I did have to pay for it. I had to subscribe, but it's so much fun. It's so worth it because it doesn't feel like exercising. To me, it feels like it does on Saturday mornings when I get up and I want to throw my music in my ear, grab my mop. Don't ask me why. I wasted water. And just get the, y'all know how you get up on Saturday mornings and get the moving and when your jam come on, y'all know how it is when you cleaning and dancing at the same time. So those exercises put me in that same vibe, if you will. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I'll send you the link and you guys can subscribe and enjoy yourself to some music and not even feel like you're exercising. Okay. I think that's it. I'm so glad that you guys are still hanging out with me, and still, we're still going through this Ozempic thing and we're doing it together. And I'm so glad that you are allowing me the insight into what you're going through. Because like I said, I know I'm not alone, and I'm glad to know I'm not alone. And if I can tell you anything or anything you learn or get from this, whether it's information, inspiration, motivation, or a giggle, I am so glad that I can help you with that. So all I can say is just hang in there. There are going to be days where it's like, oh, this isn't working, or this isn't worth what I feel like. First of all, talk to your doctor. If it's that bad, talk to your doctor. There are a lot of new options that are coming out almost every day. I'm hearing new options. I'm reading about a lot of different things. They're saying some of the foods that you should not eat when you're on Ozempic, some of the foods you should eat when you're on Ozempic. These are some of the exercises you should do if you're using Ozempic. If you just Google Ozempic, you can see all those things. Of course, the obvious things, fried foods, high carbs, high sugar, all of those things are a no-no because, well, you're type 2 diabetic and you shouldn't be eating them anyway, or that much. Okay. So it is what it is. We are type 2 diabetics until we're not type 2 diabetics. I don't know if it can be reversed with Ozempic. If it can, I'm looking forward to that day. If not, I'm looking forward to the day where I can just get on a nice level of medicine that helps me maintain a great A1C level and awesome glucose levels. That's my goal, because I want to be around for as long as possible, because I got kids. And my kids got kids. So I want to be around for every moment, and I want to be mobile while we're doing it. Okay. But let me tell y'all something. So swinging back into this little weight thing. My husband, he's so cute. Anyway, he looked at me yesterday time. What are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? What am I doing? You're getting skinny. Really? Oh my God. He's noticing it. He's noticing it. Now, he likes I'm a little thick or whatever, not thick, but he loves me just the way I am. So, but he is noticing the weight loss, and that tells me that I'm doing something right. And so if I just try just a itty bit harder, I'd probably get I'd get a lot further if I itty bit harder. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try and do that. You guys pray for me. I'm praying for you that we can make it through this. We can all get to a point where our day is not surrounded by the food we are or are not eating. I want to get back. Here's what it is. I want to get back to the point where no matter what I'm eating, I'm enjoying the food, the journey, the adventure, or whatever it is, and not having to say, oh my God, is this going to raise my sugar? Oh my God, am I going to gain weight? Oh my God, am my A1C going to go up? I want to be able to just eat. Okay. And I'm going to eat healthy, but I don't want to say, even if eating carrots, I want to enjoy the carrots and not saying I'm only eating them because they're low calorie and, they're good for my health. I want to be able to eat the food because it's good for my taste. I want to be able to eat my food and enjoy it. I know I'm not the only one. Somebody tell me if I'm the only one who is missing eating food simply for the enjoyment of it. I know that's probably what got us here, but I kind of want to enjoy my food and eat healthy at the same time. I mean, am I the only one? Somebody let me know. Drop it in the comments. Okay, so in the meantime, in between time, I am unpacking groceries. I got my ginger ale. Where's my ginger ale? Got my ginger ale. I didn't get the cranberry. So the cranberry one is good, but it has a lot of sugar in it. I know. I got some lettuce, tomato for salad, got carrots, got my fruit, wheat bread, because I'm not giving up bread, but I mean, let's just, multigrain, wheat bread, stuff like that. We're trying to eat healthier in this house. We bake a lot more, we broil a lot more. So, I think that's it. I think that's it. So in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of this week because you are halfway there. And if you were lucky like me and you had today off, okay, now's the time to go ahead, sit back, relax, rejuvenate, regenerate, and get ready for the rest of the week. If you're lucky enough to have the rest of the week off, no, I ain't hating. But enjoy the rest of your week. So I'll see you again right here on TKTV. Know that I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.